How are you? I'm good. Okay, I am. We are here creating this look today. It is based off a lip art look that I saw, and I really wanted to do an eye version of it, and you will see me talk about it. It is, ooh, I should tell you who the artist is. Uh-oh. It's by Paisley Mats, and it's this one right here. It's so pretty. I just love this caramel and like deep rich like velvet plums together, so I really think that this eye look kind of got us there. It's a chit chat get ready with me kind of dealio, so just keep watching and subscribe before you leave and like this video and tell me what you want to see, because I like to know that stuff. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's jump in and get started with this. I'm going to just prime my eyes. My MAC 24 hour eye base, the best. Guys, I'm so cold. Like, I have got like a big ass cup of tea right now. It's ginger and turmeric from Trader Joe's. Check it out. It's good for your immunities. I'm just gonna take this little Morphe Duo Fiber brush and my Jane Iredale Smooth Affair, and I'm gonna do a line like that on it. And then, because I'm super extra, I'm going to take my LC Pearl Radiance Primer, which I'm almost out of and it's breaking my heart because I'm obsessed. I'm going to do a line opposite of it on the same brush. Doesn't come out the same way, but you feel me? And I'm just going to dot this all over my skin. I love the Jane Iredale one because it's extremely hydrating and it is really soothing, and I obviously have redness, so that really helps with that. And it's just a healthy base primer. It's actually really probably the cleanest makeup on the market, so it's more like skincare, but I do feel like it makes your makeup last forever. And then I love to throw in the Elsie because it's got the most beautiful natural glow. Next I'm going to go in with this Kate Somerville Illumicate under eye concealer. Got this from work, that's why it says tester. And I like just pop a little on the back of my hand. I don't like this brush. It's weird. If you're looking for a nice like medium coverage, hydrating under eye concealer, this is it. This is so it. I love it. I think it is so nice. And I'm just gonna go buff it out with this little brush I got off Amazon. I still feel like my holy grail of all time concealer is a Cosmetics by Under Eye though. I will be repurchasing that after I run out of concealer. I'm just going to set it really quick with my Tarte Smooth Operator finishing powder. Okay, I'm just going to spot conceal with my Hourglass Hidden Corrective Concealer. Oh, holy grail stick concealer. I'm not a huge stick concealer person, but damn son, this thing is amazing. I'm just going to take another Morphe brush that looks like this. Get all my redness. I love this concealer. It does not cling to dry patches. It is decently hydrating, and for a stick concealer, it stays for a long time. I think the worst thing that can happen is getting like blackheads in your brow hair. Like, why do you do this to me? Why skin? Why? Okay, so next I'm going to bronze contour. I'm going to take my e.l.f. bronzing duo in St. Lucia, and you get two bronzing, obviously. Which one do I use the most, guys? This one. This blush I use often too. It's actually really nice, but I have other cream brushes I like. I have to still mix it with this OCC cream color concentrate in John Doe because it's just a little too orange on me, and it's so frustrating, so I have to mix it with something a little grayer. But I just love this combo. Like, once I blend this out, it just looks so natural. I love it. Okay, so once you've finished bronzing, contouring down the neck, take your either your foundation brush or your brush you use for primer and just blend it out. And I like to clean it up and then sometimes go on top just to make sure it's not harsh. I'm going to highlight next, cream highlight. I'm going to take another OCC Color Concentrate Pleasure Model. And I'm just taking it on a Real Technique setting brush, just like a nice duo fiber brush for this. And I just start to slowly build it up and come down the cheek and around the sides. And I bring that right above the arch of the brow, just to be extra. Okay, just taking a Morphe brush again and this Super Shock cheek color in between the sheets from ColourPop and using this as my cream blush. Love this color. I like to use a cream blush under all blushes because blush is the first thing that fades, and like you see, it can get kind of like chunky when it fades, and I don't like that. So using a cream blush underneath really, really helps that stay in place. And this one is so neutral. Like literally I could put any color on top of it. It's not going to compromise the color I want to put on top. And I just take whatever's left and rub on my eyelids and just kind of all over the face. I'm going to set the rest of the face with this Pro Longwear powder by MAC. This is Light Plus. It has literally no color to it. It just locks everything in, and I like the consistency of it. It does not look like heavy. It doesn't get dry on the skin. It's like not matte, you know? I just feel like it locks everything up. I'm going to contour my nose really quick using the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette in the shade Safe Word. It's the only thing I contour my nose with. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm just taking it on this little Royal & Langnickel crease brush. And I like to take my concealer brush and just kind of blend that out. And it also kind of adds lightness right next to it, so it looks even more snatched. Okay, we're gonna get started on the eyes. I am doing this look inspired by, oh my god, guys, look at this. Inspired by these lips. Oh my god, I love these tones, guys. You know I love these tones. My heart! Oh, fuck, I just love it so much. It's like a yellow bronze with like this like beautiful deep plum. So we're definitely gonna work with that today, and we'll get zoomed in and get started. See what I'm talking about? Why? Okay, so basically I'm gonna be working with the ColourPop Element of Surprise palette. I'm kind of shocked that I'm pretty much gonna use this palette for most of this. Not for everything though, but for a lot of it. It's just really weird. I did not plan on it. I'm gonna take this little Morphe brush like this, kind of like a little flat domey, and I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is called Labyrinth. And this is going to be our transition, and it's just literally going to go everywhere. Just extending this out. We're going to be very, like, sunken in, you know? Very blown out. Not like in a precise way, but still giving us, like, something. I'm just blending this out with a clean brush. This is a Morphe M330. I'm going to take that same brush and go right under the eye. Very low. Like, basically I didn't even need to wear concealer today because we're covering up my eyes. Okay, next I'm going to take this shade right here called Sea Stars, which I love. You guys know me, yellow tone browns. This I'm gonna buff into like the crease in this area and all over the inner corner area. Kind of going down. So I'm gonna also bring that in to the bridge a little bit, right there. Just using soft pressure. So next I'm gonna take these two shades in the palette, this one and this one. I'm going to mix those, and those ones are called Silk Street and Blank Canvas, although Blank Canvas makes no sense to me, but ColourPop does that shit. I'm just going to mix those evenly on this beat up Sigma E25 and start to buff that into the crease deeper, lower than both colors that we used before, but meshing the two. Don't get too concerned about it going onto the lid. We're going to cover that up and actually add this color on top, but don't worry yet. So just make sure it's deep in that crease, and then go through with your previous brushes and just buff it out. Yeah, So my boyfriend is moving back to New Orleans at the end of December, which is just pretty crazy to think about. Because we've been together almost a full year. Actually, January will be a full year. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, but you know, things happen and you make the best of them. And I know that this is the right decision for him, and I just fully support him in everything that he's doing. And if our paths cross in the future, then they do. And if not, you know, we're living our best lives, hopefully. So, like, no hard feelings at all. We're spending Christmas together. His birthday is next week. So, yeah, I just want what's best for him all the time. Next, I'm going to take this Frankie Rose brush, 202. It's like this little cool domey thing that's really flexible, which I really like. I'm going to take those two colors again, Silk Street and Blank Canvas, and just start to buff that out really low. I'm going to go back in with my previous transition brush. And I'll even go back with that pointy brush that I was using with Sea Stars and just blend that near it. I'll pick up a little of Sea Stars and go on top. Next, I'm actually going to use a liquid lipstick base. I have this little mini of Exorcism from Kat Von D. And I really like this one as a base because it's really dark. And the tone is perfect. And we're putting that pretty much onto all over the lid, but you don't want to go up towards the crease. Oh, I love this as it is, like glossy like this. Yes. I'm just going to take this crown brush that's like a duo fiber and just pat that out. See, it's getting into the crease. Ah, so I like this brush. It's double-ended. Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with this pink brush that I got in an Ipsy bag. And I'm literally just going to pack blank canvas on top of the lid, top of that base, because it already has a lot of plum to it. I'm going to take blank canvas and this stupid elf brush that has no name right under the eyes, really close to the lash line, just so that's really deep, because that's what I want, depth. I have to go get my laundry out of the wool dryer, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have socks now. Okay, so for the next thing we need like a nice shimmery bronze, and I think I'm going to take Senegal from the Juvia's Place Saharan palette. Okay, so for this step, you're going to want like a blending brush that's a little bit firmer. Like I like this one from Juvia's Place. It's tapered, which I don't really care if it's tapered or not, but it's a little firmer because we're going to dampen this brush. And we're going to be squinching our eyes like this, so I can't see you guys. But I'm just going to take some setting spray and just really soak this brush. Not like crazy, but pretty damp. I'm going to go into Senegal, even wet this brush a little bit more, I think. We're going to hope this works out good. But I'm going to squinch my eyes like this and just go for it. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, that's cool. Okay, you can kind of see it's just making these like textures, which I'm into. Oh yes, honey. That's what I want. That's it. That is it. Thank God. I don't want it like crazy on the lid, so I am going to go back with blank canvas and just kind of pat away what's coming onto the lid. But yes, that's what you're going for. This like broken tone. Oh, yes. Us. I just love this like accordion that's going on right here. That is it. That is it. Everything and more. We're about to do brows. If you would like, you can fast forward through this. But so many people want the brows. So I'm here to bring it to you, babes. I am. I'm going in with Anastasia Dip Brown Ebony and her number 12 brush. Start off with a little product on the back, on the cap, and I like to squeeze the tip. And I start where I have the least amount of brow hair, right at the arch. And I continuously pick up product and pinch it. Every time you see my brush go away, I'm picking up product and pinching it. And I'm starting to do more of like a straight brow now, so you want to just start kind of like coming out like this. I really don't know how to explain it. And of course everyone's brows are different, but I think this is flattering on me. If you don't like it, sorry. Okay, so we can stop there and we'll finish the rest. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Brow Plumper in medium dark. Just start to comb that through the front where I have more hair. And then of course coming through the back too. Just start to put some more brow strokes in the front, because you obviously can't have just like strokes in the one part and not throughout the rest, otherwise it looks wonky. But they don't have to be as precise. Ooh. So that's pretty nice, and just come through. And put some deeper strokes where you still have no hair, so that it doesn't fade out. Oh yeah. And you can see they're not perfect, and I'm not trying to get them to be. They're more natural looking, and I like that. And I'm gonna set them with the Bombest Brow Gel, my Ico Brow Gel. It's a little tinted. And it just gives the hairs a little bit more separation, a little definition. And make sure they stay in the place I've combed them into. Okay, I'm gonna pop some mascara on, and then we'll finish everything else off. Okay, so I faux freckled myself off camera because I'm running low on my SD card. And I threw Ms. Diva Pro Longwear Lip Liner into my waterline as well. If you want a tutorial for my faux freckling, I have one on my channel. It's actually not that old, but I still have long hair. So you can check that out. The technique really hasn't changed, but if you'd like me to do an updated one, I can definitely do that. I'm just gonna set the base. I've decided against blush. I really feel like I'm rosy enough right now. I'm just gonna spray some D2O setting spray from Jane Iredale. I'm also gonna apply some of her gloss and hot cider. I like this one for like trying to capture the warmth eyes. Thanks you guys so much for watching. We will talk to you soon, of course, and I'll see you soon. And like this video before you leave, and subscribe if you liked it. And tell me some other things you'd like to see in the comments below. I love suggestions. Yes. Okay.